Positively Suzanne, and welcome to 2026. Is that a new thing? Oh, okay. It's a young people thing. I am so excited to be in the studio tonight. I am joined by three phenomenal females, and you're going to get an opportunity to listen to them and talk about this really exciting event that they have coming up, a really important event. But before we do that, I do want to shout out our loyal viewers and subscribers. For those that are joining us on YouTube on the Positive Vibe Studio, thank you for subscribing. Please continue to share and subscribe. And for those that are joining on Facebook, thank you so much. On the Positively Suzanne, just so you know, Facebook do delete after 30 days. So you want to make sure if you miss an episode or if you have to save it and go back, you can always go to Positive Vibe Studio on YouTube and watch it. Also got to shout out my executive producer, Paul Anderson, for making the magic happen week after week. He is also our sponsor from Paul Anderson Photography, and actually in the talks to finalize some sponsors this week. So hopefully by the end of the week or the end of the month, I'll have some new sponsors to announce. But I'm grateful. I'm happy that we are in 2026. A brand new year. So many people didn't make it to the end of the mark for 2025. So I am just so grateful that once again I'm here and I'm able to do the things that I love, which is to give a platform to amazing individuals to talk about the things that they're doing, not only to benefit other individuals, but the community on a whole. So I'm excited. In the studio with me, I have Yolanda Ramos. Hi, Yoli, welcome.
Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for inviting me.
Anytime. All right. Then we have Harolyn Castillo. Hi, welcome.
Here.
Yes. And then we have Jennie Guzman. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you? Nice
I am very,
I
very
see you all
good.
the time, but nice to see
Yeah,
you.
I know, right?
Nice to see you in this space.
I know, like we literally saw Jennie and I. So I think he's probably sharing what everybody does. But Jennie and I do see each other, get to see each other quite a bit. You've been on the show before. You've been on the show before, and I think this is your first time to the show. So welcome to the show. You're a rookie, so welcome to the show. So I hope you guys gave us some tips and everything, right? Like
We did.
We juggle, we dance, we do all the things. Well, listen, there is such an amazing event that you guys have upcoming, and we want to talk about it because, as you can see, we have what do we have?
The Dominican flag.
We have the Dominican flag, yes. So we are actually going to get a little history lesson about it in a few minutes, but I want to give everybody the opportunity because we are going to be talking about that. But I don't just dive right into that. Like, we've got to get to know the people, right? Because people make the moment. So, in no particular order, like, just tell me a little bit about yourself. So, Harolyn.
No order.
So what can I say? So I am the founder of World of Foods Worcester, and that's why I have visited here at the show. And I'm also the regional program manager at CWE. I am one of the organizers of the Dominican Marketplace and of many other events that are happening in the city of Worcester. And yeah, I am excited to be here, and we have a lot to talk about, and we hope that everyone gets engaged and that comes, and visit the event and everything else. So.
All right, wonderful.
Jennie, I'm going to pass it to you.
So Jennie Guzman, I work at UCC, as you mentioned.
UCC.
I'm the coordinator of academic advising, which that can mean many different things.
Yes.
So some of the main roles is working with multilingual students, the ESL program, and the student communication, among a lot of other things. I've been in this community for quite a bit time, since like 1989. So that's one thing. So I went through the public schools in Worcester, and I know this community. I remember when there were barely any Dominicans in this community, when I was one of the first families that were here. So all of that's exciting to see, like, the growth of the Dominicans in Worcester, and how we're the second largest, which kind of brings us to this event as well. I came here when I was 12 years old. Really involved. I love being involved in the community. I love this community, both in different committees. And my friends and family would know that, I'm pretty much in love with DR. So, like, anything that helps that community always brings me a lot of joy.
That's wonderful. All right, wonderful. And Miss Yoli?
Yolanda Ramos, and I am a consultant. I work for an organization called Together for Kids Coalition. I'm also a doula, and I do a lot of maternal health and early childhood advocacy in our community.
All right, wonderful. Welcome. Well, thank you all so much. And as I mentioned, we are going to talk about this very important event that we have coming up. And I know tonight I can't pour, if you notice. Like normally, like the whole thing of the show, like I get to pour,
We
but
took over.
I feel like if I pour, I'm gonna burn somebody. And then
We're
like,
okay. We got it. We
thank
got it
you.
from here.
So this is why you gotta surround yourself with phenomenal women because they like will fill the gap in, right? But I just want to chat with you guys a little bit. So I know in your role as the founder of World of Food, like that's something that you're really passionate about. And this is an event that happens in the city, and everyone's included. And I think the last year, I think you had over 100 vendors between food and non-perishable combined. And is that something that you're going to continue to do?
Oh my God, yes. Oh yes, this is going to be an annual event. We already have a set day for the first Saturday of June, which is June 6th, 2006.
2026.
Wait,
Oh.
Yeah, believe me, we're there.
Wait,
Yes,
wait, wait.
yes.
Yes, and it's, we want to maintain the same location, which is the Elm Park. And yes, we have, oh my God, we already have so many interests for food vendors and craft vendors, and yes, and the city has been amazing assistant with, just trying to manage all the logistics and everything else.
Fun.
I
It's
know.
so fun,
Yeah.
and all
And
the
and I love I love how the whole community and everyone gets involved, and you get a little piece of, if you can't have a table, but you still get to do networking and enjoy the event throughout. And just taste the foods and everyone else.
I mean, it's a great community event. It's a large show, and I mean, believe me, last year we were there in the umbrella.
rain.
With
In
the
the rain.
umbrella.
Yes.
we were there.
That's a testament to how much the community love you. Because I mean,
Yes.
we were there in the soaking rain, and vendors were still there and things like that. And
Oh my God,
I love when there's community event and there's such a huge support in the community. Like people show up because it matters. This is our community. We have to be proud and we have to support the things in the community that help small businesses because as you know, we are the backbone of the community. So it's great that you do that. All right. Go on. Were you gonna say
I
something?
actually wanted to add something.
Go
so
on, add.
For me, it was like, so I had this vision that I wanted to create something that it was including all the cultures. So the world, everybody can have a little taste of the world, even if they don't get to travel, but they, engage, bring in that if you cannot afford to buy a big plate at the restaurant, you still, because the focus is to have a small plate so that way you can taste everything that it's there. And then that's why came the Dominican. I wanted actually something very specific, but we'll go into that after. So both events are like the babies.
Near and dear to
The
your heart.
babies. They're very
I
much-
love that.
Yes.
And speaking of travel, you do like to see the world.
A little.
Very well known.
Yes. All right. Any upcoming trips this year?
Yes, Costa Rica in 2 weeks. So.
Oh my goodness. Well,
First
that's
timer,
awesome.
so
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
excited.
awesome. I've heard it's beautiful there, so you're going to enjoy it. All right, lovely. So, Miss Yolanda, Together for Kids Coalition, there's so much going on. I think advocating, I think with Paul I was like, well, I like the word childcare advocate because that tells me that you're advocating for the vulnerable, right? The ones that can't speak for themselves. And I know that you're very passionate about that. And you work with so many different organizations, not only in Worcester, but in Massachusetts to help advocate for, basic needs for kids, right? I know that you've also gone to the State House and represented the kids and things like that. And then you're also a doula. So you're always in that space.
I am always in that space, yeah. And there was something that happened really accidentally. I always loved children and I have my own children and very passionate about the process of early childhood and how important those early years are for human development and just to enhance the community, you have to care about young children. And we have a saying Together for Kids around, the health of our community, our children's health. So if our children are doing well, we know our community is doing well. So to me, it's very important that I'm raising my children in this community. So I want to make sure that they're being raised in a community that puts emphasis on the growth and development of young little ones. So.
All right. Well, awesome. And I know you recently became a doula.
I
and
did,
That's
and I
really
absolutely
excited.
love it. It's one of the best thing I've ever done. Great decision. I love being there with moms who, they start off and they're scared, and it's such a experience to see a baby being born and being there holding a mom's hand and just ensuring that they understand how powerful they are and empower them to advocate for themselves, to ask the questions that they have. So I really, really enjoy the work.
All right, awesome. And then you also have your own business, which is
I do.
YR Consultant. All right.
Yes, so doing some fun stuff there too, working with several organizations, planning several events. Attached to this one, there are other events that we'll talk a little bit more about, but doing some art stuff, doing a few of mental health and art, which is a lot of fun for me. So.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. Yes. And Jennie, you said 1989, like I can't even fathom because it's like when you ask kids like what year, like just say, I think I was watching something the other day that's like, what age are you considered old? And they're like 1995 if you're born in 95. And I'm like, I won't even tell them what year I was born because they'll probably think that doesn't even exist, right?
That's 1989 is when I got here, not when I was born.
No, okay.
But I won't tell you that.
Don't tell me, but you look amazing. But yeah, so I was like, she wasn't born in 1989. Like, don't worry, I wasn't either. But no, like, what has it been like for you to? Cause you love being involved in the community, but to be here in 1989, just seeing not a lot of people that look like you or represent your country, and now you say you're the second largest community in Worcester. What has that been like?
I feel like, you can see sort of like the progress and the change over the years. It's been exciting to see or to feel like, oh, where's my people? I'm in this little corner and you find one. And it was like exciting. And now you go everywhere and it's like you kind of, I feel like the opposite now. Like there's no, there's nowhere you can go in Worcester that there's like no Dominicans, and you recognize, of course, like their accent and things. So it's exciting to see like how the community has grown, to see all the businesses, all the families, to kind of see how everything has evolved. But also one of the things that I love about that is that my sons also kind of get to be, because they were born and raised here, then to kind of get a little taste of the Dominican culture here that they would have not gotten if the community wasn't here.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's wonderful. And you're also, you mentioned you work in academic advising at QCC, and QCC is a staple in the community. I work there. I love QCC. I'm an alum. And, but you also mentioned that, it takes many different paths, right? Because it's just, advising is not just straight advising, like you come to me and I say, yep, get this book, get this class, and move forward. You get pretty involved with these individuals. We were at a recent event, I think it was the Hot Chocolate Social through the Alumni Association, and one of the speakers talked about how they connected with you and how you helped them on their journey and things like that. So stories like that must be one of the reasons why you love it.
I had no idea she was going to mention my name. So that was very moving, when you hear someone say your name and how you help them, because first I didn't even know she was going to be there, so that was kind of surprising.
I know.
But just in general, like when you kind of run into someone and you feel like it's such a rewarding job, to help someone through like their struggles, or a student, and come back. And I've had students come back with like flowers, and students that struggle with like being like deported and coming back. And it's a really sad story. Students that have been like homeless, and to see how they overcome all those things and sort of come back, and it kind of makes you feel like, like they say, one student, you say one person at a time, I say one student at a time, and to see how you kind of touch different lives in different ways.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you all so much. I mean, listening to all of you guys, you talk so much about just being involved in the community and the pride that you take in not only, doing your part, but giving back and encouraging others to do the same. And you're all three from the DR and very proud of your heritage and, really wanted to share that with others. So before we go into the big event that you guys have coming up, just wanted to hold up the flag and then just give us a little history lesson there.
Well, this is the Dominican flag. it's the only flag in the world that has the Bible in it, right in the middle. The blue represents peace. It represents liberty. And the red represents the bloodshed during the revolution. The white, it represents the pureness and peace of our country. And then also in the middle, you can see there's a cross. The Dominican Republic is it's a very Catholic country. We carry the traditions of the Catholic Church brought up by the Spaniards. So it carries in our culture. It really does. It still does to this day. So it's a very religious country. But we wear it with pride. And we're very proud of that. We have the first church in the New Americas. We also have the first university in the New Americans. So we have a lot of beautiful culture, beautiful tradition. So we're very proud of it, and we want to showcase that.
All right, I love it. Well, I am so excited and honored that you guys came on the show and to really talk about it, so to educate others and to inspire pride. Because sometimes, as you say, when you came and there was only a few of you guys, sometimes when you are in a community, there's not a lot of you, right? You feel isolated. So hopefully, those that are watching can see it's like there's more of us versus the ones that are just in my little silo, and will be able to go out there and not only learn more about their culture, but to be able to educate their kids. So that they could learn about their culture. So we have a big event coming up, which is the Dominican Marketplace. You have several events. So let's start. How did this little thing get started? Like there's a whole bunch of things going on. So we're gonna talk about it. I could chat with you all for hours, but we don't have enough time. So we're gonna focus on this. But I really wanted to share who you are because I really want people to see the individuals behind this. Because I connect with people, and I think that people connect with people. It's not like they won't see something and think it's just a large corporation doing it. I'm like, they're just doing it and things like that. This is from you guys who are from the country, who are proud of it and want to share it. So how did this idea or this group or do you guys have a name?
So we are working because of Harolyn got us together. She called us, she's like, I had this dream. And we were like, she had a dream, let's go for it. And we just met and we came up with this idea. And then there's an organization, it's a nonprofit organization that's been around for over 24 years called Casa Cultural Dominicana, who has been part of Worcester for a very long time. They've been doing a lot of Dominican events. They celebrate Dominican Republic independence every year at City Hall. And they also have a gala every February. So we gave them a call, and I've been part of that group. We all been in some shape or form involved with Casa Cultural Dominicana. So we gave them a call. We said, we like this idea, and we want to see how we can help Casa Cultural through this idea. So the proceeds will go to Casa Cultural, a portion of the proceeds. And the idea was to bring new life to the new Dominicans in our city. So like Jennie was talking, there's a lot more Dominicans now than there were back in 1989. We are now over 15,000 Dominicans in the city of Worcester alone. That's not including the surrounding towns. So there's a big population of Dominicans who just kind of go about their day. They go to work, they go home, they go to work, and we want to get them engaged. We got to get them involved. So the Casa Cultural Dominicana has a new group. They always do the flag raising at City Hall. So we decided to attach all these different programs to the month of February and just celebrate a big month of Dominican Republic. So we have the flag raising at 12 o'clock on February 27 outside City Hall. We're going to raise the flag of the Dominican Republic. We sing the national anthem. And it's a beautiful little program that we do every February. We're doing a reception right at the JMAC right after at 1 o'clock, where we're gonna do a showcase of Dominican art. So we are doing call for artists for Dominican artists in our community who want to showcase their artwork. So we're doing that as well. And then after the showcase, we're gonna present the new Casa Cultural Dominicana group. We're gonna have several speakers. And at 5:30, we're gonna open up to the Dominican Marketplace.
Okay.
And that's gonna be at the White Room.
Okay. So what is the significance of the month of February to the DR?
It's when they got their independence.
Okay.
So we celebrate with a lot of passion, a lot of culture, and we celebrate with just a lot of significant empowerment to our flag and to our nation. And also we celebrate what we were able to accomplish.
All right. Wonderful. All right. So tell me about this dream of yours. Like you
Well,
had
I
a dream.
also want to add that the art show that Yolanda mentioned, it's going to be running for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes,
So
it's
we want to show up at the JMAC starting February 18, and it's going to be
Till February 28th.
so it's going to be 2 weeks. That you have 2 weeks, so there's no excuse for
Not to
anyone
catch
not
it.
to catch it.
Okay.
To enjoy
so
the
it's
art.
going to be yes.
Okay.
The dream. It was just I don't know. A lot of when being Dominican, a lot of people know that I am Dominican, and when I started Waldo Foods, a lot of people asked me, "Is this just going to be Dominican food or the Caribbean?" And I said no. And then and I said it so many times that it was just like, maybe there's something there. So then the dream was just like, I was just dancing because if you know me, you know that I will be dancing everywhere that I will be. So, and it was just dancing, and that it was this space that it was tons and tons of vendors, and but they were all Dominicans, and it was all those colors. So then, I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? And then the thought was around it that I know so many Dominican-owned business owners in the city of Worcester, but they are not out there. There's so many business owners that they don't go to networking events. They don't actually have social media. They don't have a good presence out in the community. And the goal for this was, okay, I'm going to give you a platform where you can showcase what you got. Let's bring you out and let's, connect. So that's where the whole Suzanne was. And, when I reached out to Yolanda and then Jennie, we had this meeting at my house, and I'm like, all right, what can we do? I'm like, let's shape this, and many meetings and many, group chat, talks and on the group chat and stuff. And not just with that, but along with other community leaders, Dominican community leaders. So if you see the group chat, text right now, it is lit. It is lit. It is like, okay.
You can't sleep on it.
No.
I woke
You
up
miss
and it was
100
like
messages. Oh my God.
I love it. And and the fact not only that is like, oh my God, that is a Dominican person. I didn't know you were Dominican.
Yeah.
And we're connecting. It has been
love
such
that.
a connection. And it's like, Jolanda's like, but this person is Dominican. Like, he's Dominican? I'm like, he's Dominican? I'm like, doesn't Dominican? So it has been so, oh my God, I love it. I just love
really
it.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same kind of applies to what you were saying about the businesses, because there's a lot of businesses out there that you wouldn't know that they're Dominican owned because of what you were saying, because they don't have a presence, or they're like what we like to call old school. They're not on social media.
Yeah.
So you have to go to them and talk to them and kind of get them. So like, there's a lot of businesses like, oh, that's owned by Dominicans.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. So then, how did you get involved?
Well, basically through Harolyn and Yolanda. So I happened to have a conversation with Yolanda, like, oh, I feel like we should do something and revamp and get like something new, because Casa Cultural Dominicana, she mentioned, has been doing some things, but I had like this idea that I wanted to do something new and get involved. Like, what are you guys doing? And so kind of like, we're just like, well, actually, Harolyn had this dream. And then sort of like we just kind of like connected from there.
All right.
And it happened really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was during the summer. It was really hot. I remember that.
Yes.
It was like August, and you don't understand how hard it is to get us three together at the same time since we're always traveling.
Yes.
Especially during the summer month, we're always like traveling, and this one is always out. So it was really difficult to get that
I've tried
time.
to book lunches. Like,
yes. So when we finally, sit down, it just happened really quick from there, and we quickly got people interested because we all knew somebody who knew somebody who's Dominican.
Yeah.
And that's how we started connecting the dots. And we have a great group who's been very engaged, very involved. I could name them all, but I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody.
I love that we have been, we have had this really cool connection, and I really want to mention and enlighten this. You do better with this one. I think that you are better with this connection. You will, and it is not just the connection that we already we are getting to know each other with this event, but it is also knowing what our
strengths
are.
So we utilize each other's strengths.
It has been amazing.
Yes.
It has been amazing. It has been like, you're great at this.
Yeah.
You do amazing at this, and then but it has been very balanced, and I love that. So yes.
That's really lovely when that works out, because you're good at this and you're good at that and you're good at that, and together we can create this amazing thing, versus if you had tried to do it on your own, or you it just wouldn't be the same. But maximizing everybody's skill set and highlighting what they're best at to create something that you're all proud of, I think is fantastic.
Or trying to do something that you're not good at. It makes it a lot harder.
And it's frustrating.
Yes, or maybe you don't know how to reach a certain group of people, but other people do. So we're utilizing each other, which is really fantastic. And it seems almost, this is everybody's baby now. It has become everybody's little special project, not just, us three, it's just everybody's in it. So it's really
fun. Everybody's exciting about it. You can hear, like you were saying about the chat, you could hear the ideas going on. Because everybody's exciting.
Yes.
I can do this. I'm good at this. Oh, I got this. Oh, I reach out to this person. I got this on the side.
I love
we
that.
have this sponsor with it. So yes.
And it is the first, not all of the events, but for the Dominican Marketplace, it is the first ever Dominican Marketplace in Worcester to take place. So that's something to be proud of.
No, you guys should be very proud. You and the committee should be very proud of something that, just so many ideas. And, I love that you guys are able to work together, because again, a lot of times ideas die when it goes to the, the consensus, like everyone and everybody trying to lead versus collaborating. So sometimes it gets frustrating. We're going to speak the truth. We're adults, right? But sometimes, as adults, we try to do things, and, when you work with other adults, sometimes it's everybody has a vision of what they wanted to go, instead of thinking of the overall big picture. Say, it's not about me per se, it is about representing the country on a whole. And the DR is so big. I mean, everybody knows Punta Cana, right? Like, it's a vacation spot, but to you guys, it's not just about a vacation. It's the same thing. When I'm from Jamaica, I remember when I used to, now it's different. I think people know more about Jamaica, but I remember when I was in my 20s and I used to work, and I was like, I came from Jamaica, and people are like, oh, I bet you get high all the time. And that was their first thought and their first connection, with Jamaica. Luckily, they know more now, but I was like, no, there's more than weed in Jamaica. So, it's frustrating when people have these misconceptions. So now we're out there and, we're doing this. So where in the DR are you from?
So my family is from several areas around what they call the line. So my mom is from Dajabon in Montecristi. My dad is from Guayubín, which is a small town around Montecristi, in between Montecristi and Santiago. But I grew up in la capital, in Santo Domingo, where I went to school. And I still go there a lot. I love it. I love the capital. I don't know. Some people that I know think that Santiago is a city, but Santiago is not a city in my eyes. It's not a city.
It's the second second city.
Yeah.
We're the first.
Second city.
We are,
Okay.
we're the first.
Okay.
You can see the
Got it.
beef between the capital and Santiago.
Okay.
Yes. But I just love it. I love going over there, and we do that resort and all that
Well,
with my
yeah.
family. But we do the island trip. We travel around the island. We stay at family's home, and it's just so beautiful. And so, just watching my kids play with chickens in my
Yeah.
uncle's yard. It's just beautiful, and there's so much beauty to it. So,
All right, awesome. And where are you from in the DR?
I was born in the capital, so that's like Santo Domingo gang.
yeah.
You know. But my mom and my dad, they both from Atomayor, so it is what Sable. What side is it? But everything. I mean, my mom went there when she was very little, so all we know it is it's the city. Yolanda and I, we were there actually this summer, past summer, and yeah.
I know that was funny because it wasn't a planned trip
It
together.
it was not a planned trip. It was actually during the planning. We were like, oh, well, we can't do this because I'm going to be in the DR. And she goes, you're going to the DR?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my, yes, this day. Well, that's the day that I'm going. I'm like, are you going out of Worcester? Oh, we're going out of Worcester. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And then we actually were there for the same time.
It was lovely.
Yes.
And we had a layover. We're like sitting
like,
down with our computers.
10 hours. So, like, I don't know. It was a long time. It was a long
It was
time.
fake. It was fake, yes.
And we had our kids, and but
Yeah, I love it. And so where in the DR are you from? The other city.
The two sides. Well, I have a connection to the capital too, so I can't.
Okay.
I can't say two, but I like the other side. But my mom's side of the family is from San Pedro de Macorís, which is next to the capital area, and that is known for like the peloteros, the baseball players. If anybody knows about baseball in Dominicans, and then my father's side of the family is from Moca, which is next to Santiago, which is the other city that we were talking about. But I actually grew up and lived many years in the capital with my mom's side of the family. So my mom's side family, most of them have moved from San Pedro to the capital now. So I go there a lot as well. Yeah. So.
All right, wonderful. So when you guys go back, do you swim or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't swim. So
I do.
Okay.
Love it.
You're like, I don't swim.
No.
Why? You go to all these gorgeous places.
Oh,
with beaches.
if water goes above there and I'm done. That's it. I'm like,
You're going to Costa Rica, you're not going to swim?
I am one of those that will be with the life jacket. Yes. I'm like, I don't joke with water. No, thank you.
Water is, yeah, okay.
Dangerous. Yeah. No,
It
thank you.
is, but I will say that they do have beautiful beaches in the DR because
You
I've
do
had
have to
the
enjoy
pleasure.
the water.
Yes.
It could
I
be
enjoy it. I just don't
You
swim.
just don't swim in it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I have fun.
She's like, right here, right here. Like, I'm standing up. If I can't stand up, I'm not going in.
That will be me. That will be me.
Okay. All right. So the Dominican Marketplace that's coming up, it's on the 27th at the White Room at 5:30.
5:30
At 5:30.
till 10, and so people can come in and out whenever they want during that time.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about that because it's marketplace means there's going to be vendors and things like that. So what type of vendors can we expect, and how can people connect with you guys to become a vendor there? So what are the rules?
So, so we want to, our focus for this, it's that if we can have vendors that actually have like physical products, like you can have products that you can sell. We're not excluding anyone. They can still participate as a sponsor, or we have other categories that they can participate in. But we want to have their just products that people can see. At the White Room, we will have about 20 vendors there. We're going to have food vendors and just regular products, regular product vendors and stuff. What we are looking to have is like a small plate for food vendors, small plates that people can actually go and taste. Every vendor is going to have a specific menu, so we're not gonna double on the menu, so that way everybody can taste the different vendors around the city. We have great restaurants that have said yes, yes. And then, so for food vendors, the fee to participate is 120, and that is including the permit fee. And then for regular vendors is only $50 to participate. We're going to have, all the sponsors, and yeah. I don't know what else on the vendors.
We're gonna
side.
have entertainment, dancers. I don't know if you.
Yeah, so we have some performances for obviously all the different typical Dominican dances, merengue, mangolina, bachata, etc. We have 3 different studio schools that will be performing them that night. And we have a program as well, like a welcoming program, a little speaking part from some of the leaders in Worcester, and then the performances for people to enjoy as well. To kind of, we always have to have music, So the food, music.
We're from the Caribbean.
Yeah, so the music has to be represented there as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. And then after that, people can enjoy, kind of walk around and enjoy the marketplace. And as you mentioned, in terms of the vendors and what we're talking about, the businesses, it's also, the whole purpose of it is for people in the community that don't know about these businesses, or to get to know these businesses, or to see that there are a lot more Dominican businesses. So it's kind of to help them give light to these businesses in our community.
All right. So the marketplace, you are showcasing things from the DR. You're looking for Dominican vendors to showcase, clothing, food, all of that, right?
I want to add, it doesn't have to be in a specific product from the DR. It's just a Dominican-owned business in Worcester.
Okay.
So as long as you are Dominican and you have a business in the city of Worcester, you can participate. We're just looking to have Dominican-owned business in any type of.
Well, it's a Dominican
Any
marketplace, so
capacity.
that's wonderful.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
But the event itself is free and open to the public, so
yes.
anybody
Yes.
can
Yes.
attend and learn about the culture, the food, but you just to participate, you just have to be a Dominican vendor.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, lovely. So what are we hoping that the community gets out of this, and like even non-Dominican people, right? So what are you hoping for them to gain from this?
Learn more about the culture. Also know about these businesses. They've kind of been underground, I want to say. I've learned so much already. When I talk to Harolyn, she will say, I have this vendor, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know they were Dominican, or I didn't know that restaurant was Dominican. So I'm learning,
Wonderful.
and I've been part of this communities for almost 20 years, and it tried to engage in so many different leadership capacity, and I thought I knew it all.
Yeah.
And I'm still discovering so much about the city itself, but like learning there's so many more Dominicans in this city, and learning that there's leaders in our communities who are making decisions about how the city works, who are Dominicans, and a lot of people don't know this stuff.
Wonderful.
So having the spotlight on them, so that that community can see what a big part the Dominican Republic plays in the city. It's pretty cool.
All right, wonderful. And is there any particular place they can go to find out information about these upcoming events? I know you guys are on social media.
Yes, we are on social media.
We have our Instagram page that is a Dominican _marketplace _ you can find it there. We'll be posting. We're going to have individual posts for all our sponsors that have been great and have been saying the big yes, I want to be part of this.
Lovely.
Also, we have, that's where we will be posting the vendors, all the vendors that we will have at the event. One thing that we forgot to mention, that we definitely going to have a little bit of a baseball present in there, even if it's by a video. But the Woo Sox and all the baseball,
Yes.
because
it's huge.
you cannot have a Dominican marketplace event without baseball.
I mean,
So it's the music, the food, and baseball. So,
the culture. Every aspect of the culture.
everything. So yes, so they have said yes, absolutely, and yes. So yeah, we're excited.
All right, that's lovely. I mean, I think you guys have probably already thought of this, but like, you guys gonna have to create a directory for all these businesses
And
that
that is-
folks
yes.
can access it after, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
that is actually that is the major thing that will come out of this.
One of the biggest outcome you hope
yes.
to get out of this, that folks can then go like, oh, Dominican tailor or Dominican, bakery or, all these things, florists and all these lovely, fantastic
Yes.
things.
I'm excited to see it.
Yes.
And I
yes.
also want to just kind of give a shout out to all the big organizations, the colleges that are participating.
Yeah, go ahead, shout them out.
Maine's Health Association, that they're actually doing a lot of the outreach for vendors, and we all work, so.
All right, sure. And I know the community is more than 3 of you guys, but studio is not big enough for
Yes, no.
everybody's. But go on.
I was just gonna say shout out to the group because they're very fantastic. I mean, we have Alex, we have Miguelina, we have Laura Martinez,
We have
Armida,
We have Jessica, we
Jessica.
have Joanna Perez, we have
Jasmine Gores.
Jasmine,
Yes.
yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. So and Tanya
Oh my God,
Romero,
yes.
yes. I can't forget Tanya.
Please, we can't. We don't want to forget anyone, but I think that everyone, we are here. Thank you so much for giving us a space. But we're also participating in other radio stations and other shows, and it's not going to be just us. So it's a whole group. So it's not, we don't want to say the Dominican marketplace is only Yolanda, Harolyn, and Jennie. It's a big group that it's making this happen. So
Yeah, it's amazing things. It's big. It's a movement, right? All right, so that is fantastic. So the art event that's coming up, when is the open period for them to submit their art or to reach out, and how can they contact you guys about
Right
being
now.
Okay, it's
right now.
now.
Submit your artwork. It's open right now. You can also find information on the marketplace website and Instagram. But yes, submit your art as soon as possible. We are going to start reviewing starting next week, and there are certain criterias for the art display. We need to know the size of the display, and it doesn't have to be anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Dominican flag, or we just want to showcase Dominican and Latino artists in the community who might not have that platform before. So we're excited to give them that platform for them to showcase.
No, that's wonderful. I mean, I think it's fantastic, just because like you're part of the larger Latino community, right? But you guys are Dominican, and I think it's okay to be proud of it. And I think sometimes people just lump everybody in one. But I think it's okay to celebrate our heritage because, we're different. I say to people all the time, Black folks are not monolithic, right? It's just like, just because I'm Black, I don't represent the entire Black diaspora. I am, Jamaican born and raised, and, I'm now in America, and my experience is my experience, but it's bigger than just me. Like, I cannot speak for my entire race.
Yeah, and you have different experiences because, like,
100%.
we learn, like, there's the Latino community, like, someone from Peru can have a different experience. Like,
Absolutely.
Culture, things that we might not be aware. So it's actually nice to learn, like, from each other. Like you said, it's not all necessarily lumped into one. So it's nice to see, so kind of like learn about different ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, and you guys are all fluent in Spanish.
We are.
Yes.
Okay. I love that for
Yes.
you guys. So, I mean, you can leave a message in Spanish. I mean, I might not understand you, but certainly I know that there's going to be some non-Spanish speaking folks, English speaking folk attending this event. So you can welcome to give a message to them in Spanish.
Who's gonna do
He's going to like tell them about the marketplace.
Okay. Les invitamos al Dominican Marketplace, el mercadeo dominicano, el 27 de febrero a las 5:30 hasta las 10 de la noche en el White Room. ¿Qué más?
Esperamos verlos.
Esperamos verlos.
All right, so we're taking right now. They're taking submissions.
Submissions
For the vendors. They're taking submissions for artists, and it's going to run for 2 weeks at the JMAC. So
For the art program.
For the
yes,
art
for
program. All right, and then you also have the flag rating. You already give me
The
the
flag
date.
racing is going to be on the 27th, February 27 at 12 o'clock outside City Hall.
Okay, so go on.
Do we have time?
We have time.
Oh, we have time.
Don't worry about time. My producer will tell me like wrap it up.
So
You know.
I just want to stress on yes, we are looking for more vendors. We want to have a really good variety of products and foods. So, if you feel like you know somebody, that can participate, please send us I think that we're pretty on social media. Everybody, if you don't know us, then somebody will know us.
Somebody-
So reach out. You know what I mean? Just by the
Absolutely.
name.
On that note, if you want to sponsor the event,
That's
we're also
exactly.
looking for more sponsorships. So reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's opportunity to be a sponsor. There's opportunity to be a vendor. There's also opportunity to attend, but that's not until the day of the event. But in the meantime, spread the word. I think one of the biggest things we can do, when we see individuals in our community doing things, is to share the word. Like engage with a post, share a post, send it to someone. Because again, there's folks that you don't know. I mean, you said there's over 15,000. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't know all of them. So you know some.
I don't know. This one might.
I know everybody.
She might.
I mean, I'm gonna say probably out of the 15,000,
Like 10,000.
5,000.
Oh my goodness.
Not 10,000, but 5,000 are probably my family because
members.
I'm still,
Yes, I've seen your game nights.
Oh my God. And it's funny because they're still coming, and it's still coming.
They're
It's
still
like,
your family?
and I'm like, we're done. I mean, when we have to rent a hall for
Thanksgiving,
all the holidays, and my family it's
Like 5,000 of them.
Oh, it is pretty large. It is
Oh yeah,
pretty-
I'm
and
like, Harolyn, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Well, I need to rent a hall. I'm like,
That's
what?
Yes. So I will say that I am very blessed by having it doesn't feel like I'm actually out of the country because my whole family is here.
Yeah.
So I actually have less family in the Dominican Republic than
You have here.
what I have here.
Okay.
So for me, it's easy. It feels like home. Worcester is home for me because I have everyone that I need here, and that I also have created a community. I mean, for me was and it is not just me having a large family, but my family having a large community. So we are all out there, and it's if you're a friend of my family, you're family type of thing. So it is, it's like, oh, I see you. I'm like, okay, let's connect. So yes.
Okay. All right. Wonderful.
And I want to continue to be here, so let's participate. Waldo Foods and the Dominican Marketplace.
Absolutely.
And all the other events.
All right. So listen, great job. Just seeing you guys working together, just watching the camaraderie between you ladies, and women can collaborate and do incredible and amazing things. And honestly, most of the women that I know work together very, very well. I don't know mean girls. I always say that. I don't know any mean girls, because if I don't, it's like automatic. It's like maybe I just can't see them. I'm like,
Maybe.
Just maybe.
They're out there. We don't know them.
We don't know them. We don't know them. We don't know them. Because I
We
think
don't mesh.
Yes, that's the word. That's the right
exactly.
word.
We don't match. So it's kind of like, I think you have the right to allow certain folks into your orbit. And I think, honestly, I think if you stand for certain things, I think certain people won't gravitate towards you.
Exactly.
That's truly what I believe. So it's really lovely to see you guys just working together. And the camaraderie on and off the camera. They're not just pretending for the camera.
And I have to say, but the times that before we started talking about this,
Yeah.
I feel like when I met them and we started to get closer and kind of do more things, I feel like things happen sometimes for a reason, because I feel like they came into my life like at a time where I needed, more, what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So it's like sometimes things just kind of like kind of work themselves for a reason. You know, like the universe kind of comes together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I truly always believe that God is intentional and he does what he does like right when we need it. And sometimes we try to rush it and like, yeah, I need this now. But, you know, he's like, wait. So I'm
I'll
so
add
glad.
something. I mean, Yolanda and I should have met, 20 years ago? 23 years.
Okay.
I mean, our group of friends.
We had the same group of friends.
And we never,
And
it was
really?
the funniest.
from like
Wow.
when I was in college.
See, that's the universe.
Yeah. And
See?
we never met.
We
We
never
never met.
met.
All
It
our
wasn't
friends,
time.
you know.
It
so
was the
it's-
time now.
Yeah.
It wasn't time because this needed to happen now. And this is what happened, right? So I want to make sure that I give you all an opportunity to just give your final thoughts on this event and, you know, encourage everyone because, you know, I like to end the event talking about y'all, the amazing women behind it, because I started with you first. So I'm going to start with Jennie. Any final thoughts to share on
Final
this?
thoughts. Well, we hope that the Worcester community supports this event. We hope to see everyone there, and just to kind of know that even though it's a Dominican marketplace, the Dominicans in Worcester represent our community, and we actually are hoping and inviting all of the community to come and learn and be part of this event. So we hope to see you there.
All right, wonderful. Yoli?
Oh, me. Okay. I'm going to say in Spanish. Lo voy a decir en español. Yo quiero decir que esta es una invitación a todos los dominicanos y a todas las personas de esta comunidad a este evento, porque va a ser un evento muy especial para la cultura dominicana, llena de alegría y mucha comunidad. Y yo espero que nuestra comunidad esté ahí y que vean la bella cultura que es la República Dominicana celebrando nuestra independencia.
All right. Harolyn.
I don't know. I mean, I said a lot. I just, you know.
Say some more.
One thing that I might put it as a tagline or like a slogan for myself, but it's, you know, gracias, gracias, gracias. I always mention the 3 thank yous. It is, I don't know what it is, but it is very important for me. And I feel very grateful that every time that I reach out to somebody in the community, they just say, yes, yes, yes. I have never, I can't say that I ever received a no or, yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to participate or I don't want to be part of that. So, I'm very grateful, and I want to see everyone attending. Please, you're not Dominican, but comes and, you know, take a picture with us. We're going to have tons of, like, just even, oh my God, what is it?
Cajuelos.
Comment, it's going to be, we're going to have a
Carnival.
meet and greet carnival
Yes.
at the beginning. So it's going to be really fun. Come with your kids. And come and celebrate. You're gonna get to see our culture, and not only that, but we are in the community and we are here for you. It doesn't mean that that's that person is just Dominican. No, we are actually part of the whole Worcester community. So we want to see you there Friday, February 27th, from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Come, even if you're dropping off your kids at your sports, they can come in their cleats and everything. So just come and stop by. Just come and stop by and get the food there.
Come as you are. All right, thank you. Well, I think it's a beautiful event, and I know that you guys are speaking very well of it. But we also know, for anybody who has put on an event, it's also a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of grinding, and it's a lot of asking. And even though the sponsors are saying yes, so it's a lot of work. So thank you to you guys and the community behind you and the committee behind you that's doing all the work. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, we're not done. I was just like, we're done talking about the market because we have a few minutes left. So what is your favorite food? Tell me about a food from like that, like I have to try from the DR.
From the DR specifically?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it very basic.
Okay.
It's going to be like, that, but I really love the food is mango.
Yeah.
I like plátano. It's just like, it's very stereotypical, like for Dominican to like plátanos, but I have to say, I love plátano.
I mean, you can make it
I'm
spontaneous,
sorry
so yes.
if I fit the stereotype. So I really love plátanos, and I can literally eat, so mango is like mashed plantain.
Yes.
So I can literally eat that by itself.
Yes.
And with aguacate, avocado is even better.
Yes.
But it's just my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. So Jamaica is very similar to the DR in a lot of things because we do the things like with the green plantain, not the ripe one, and we press it down, to get out some of the oil, and then we eat it. So all right. Favorite food?
So for me, I will say, and this is the food that I always ask my aunt every time I travel. I'm like, you better have this. And I don't even have to ask at this point, so it's always there. So it is the white rice and the gandules con coco. So it's like coconut gandules, and then the fish with coconut as well. And of course, the avocado has to be there. And then, ay, como el repollo picadito. Repollo. Just like that? Is that how you say it?
Cabbage.
It is
It's
like
like cabbage.
salad. It is a salad, but it is like, oh my God.
It's the seasoning that they use. For
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I'm thinking that we should have a restaurant doing that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How about you?
Oh my goodness, I need like a whole show just to talk about.
Talk about the fact that you gotta choose one, Yoli.
Oh my God, there's so many. I am gonna say, because I love cooking it. I love cooking. And I love cooking Dominican food. It's my favorite. Whenever I have people over, I'm like, I'm cooking.
Yes.
I'm doing it. You're not doing it. I'm very possessive over cooking Dominican food. So I want to say sancocho. It's my favorite. I love cooking it. I love eating it. Yes. Yes, he knows what I'm talking about. I love sancocho. It's like soup. Stew.
Like a stew,
And I like doing las siete carnes with 7 different meats. And then you have plantains, you have yuca, you have jautilla, ñame. And I make it where it's very thick, and I take out all the extra oil, so it's not you're not eating that oil. So I don't know. I'm like gourmet sancocho maker. I love it. And then I love making pate lengojas too. Like I love eating pate lengojas.
Okay.
I own some people pate lengojas.
Okay. I mean,
Yes.
I will say this as of today's January 14th, 2026. After 6, none of these ladies have offered me any food.
Not of the Dominican food, maybe,
but we will. I don't want pizza or anything else. Like, don't be offering me no American food. I can get that anywhere. None of these ladies, including my book bestie, have ever
I have
made me
offered
any
to
Dominican
make sancocho
food.
for her, but getting her on the schedule is really hard.
All right, fine. Fine.
I have offered
She's defending
sancocho.
herself.
Yes, yes.
I have been a tad busy, but in my defense, I mean, there's none but. In my defense, I'm trying better this year. I'm doing better this year.
Yes.
I'm going to do better this
So
year.
sancocho night at my house.
Okay, all
Are
right.
you an adventurous eater or no?
No.
Okay, see?
Because that also plays a role. Yeah.
No.
We need to talk about that.
I need to know what's going in it.
Yeah.
So the plantains is a yes. But I need to know what's going in it. And I only eat chicken. So.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She said 7 meats.
So we may need to revisit.
You might need to cook
sancocho
something
with
else.
wine.
Yeah, you might need to cook something.
Yeah, you may need to cook
That's
something.
just soup.
Yeah.
I know. How do you make a sancocho with just chicken?
You can't.
No.
I have made vegan sancocho. and
Yes,
it's still pretty good, but it's not.
I'll do the vegan one. But so there's this thing in my country. It's all like it's oxtail. It cooks with pigtail. Not oxtail. I'm sorry. Stew. Is it stew? Lord, I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's stew peas. It's with pigtail, and I've been asking my mom to make it with just chicken. And she's like, Mom, but that's what makes it stew
Yes.
peas. So she won't make it for me, and I'm crying because I was like, Mom, just give me the with chicken.
And then maybe it's actually a different meal.
It is. I don't care.
I mean, sancocho without all the meats is not
I
sancocho.
get it. I get it. I get it. It's like, give me a BLT, but I don't want the B or the L. So just
Doesn't work.
just the T.
Girl.
All right, listen, I had such a good time with you guys. I really appreciate all that you do. And, you know, I'm blessed that I know every one of you guys individually and in the community. And I know that the work that you do. And I can honestly say that you guys are fantastic. And I think this event's going to be successful. And I hope that you guys have plans to keep it going. And so this is the first year. So I wish you guys all the success all the blessings, all the anointing. And I'm so excited for that day because I will be there. I won't be trying your meat, but
We're
not that
cooking.
day.
We're not
Not
cooking.
that. Oh, you
Not that
cannot
day.
on
We're
that
not
day.
cooking.
Not that day. But if
No.
you want to bring me a plate, I'm good with that too. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm putting a plug there. So thank you all so much, Jennie. Truly, thank you. I really appreciate that showing up, and I'm probably going to see you at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Harolyn, I'm glad you're in the country.
I will see you February.
Not for long, not for
Not for long, not for long. And Yoli, you and I, we memeing. Like, we send each other so many book talks back and forth. So
Daily.
daily, like hours and hours. But anyway, I am just so blessed that I have you guys in community, and I appreciate you guys coming on the show and really and truly talking about it. Any final message or anything? I think you guys did it, but just in case, I want to make sure I give you all the platform.
Oh, good. We hope to see everyone
you.
there.
Hope to see you there. Yeah.
All right, awesome. So you heard it, Jennie, Harolyn, and Yolanda. Fantastic. They're part of a committee that's bringing this. So February 27th, so much going on. They have the flag raising. They have the art installation at the JMAC, which is going to be running for 2 weeks. And then they have the Dominican Marketplace at 5:30 at the White Room, and that's free to attend. Make sure you show up and support. If you are looking to vend, reach out to them. Check out their social media page, because we want to make sure not only is it heavily represented, but it's heavily attended. So I'll be there, absolutely. So thank you all so much for tuning in. All our loyal viewers and subscribers, I appreciate you guys tuning in week after week. Shout out to our executive producer and sponsor, Paul Anderson. And as always, this is Positively Suzanne saying,
Thank you.
see you next week.